I've just survived 400 days in my Minecraft hardcore, and we've done some pretty insane stuff. So I've decided to compile every single one of the videos into one massive movie. So sit back, relax, as I present to you 400 days of hardcore Minecraft. Okay, so we're in a new world, and we have a very nice spawn. Let's just quickly do the basics and get myself some wood. And with this wood I can make a crafting table, make some sticks, and also make a wooden pickaxe. Now I can use this pickaxe to get stone and we can begin exploring. That's a nice spot. And very conveniently we spawned in a mountain, so this is just going to be free iron. Very quickly I'm going to mine up all this and try and get myself full iron armor. With the iron I make a shield and a iron pickaxe, and I can conveniently mine some more iron. Now I can also make some boots, a sword, and an iron axe. It is turning nighttime. I don't have a bed, but let's see if I can maybe find a village or something. I didn't find a village, but I found sheep, and that's good enough. And there's a horde of zombies chasing me. Let's quickly make a bed and go to bed. Okay, I can't sleep here. Let's move a bit over and we can sleep. It's finally daytime and I am looking for a place to build my base. And I think I will like to stay very close to the mountain because I feel like it looks nice. Let's place the furnace and crafting table, and I can smelt some more iron. And with the iron I can make iron leggings, and now I have full iron armor. Now I can make a shovel, because the first thing I'm going to do is make this whole area flat so I can actually start building. The area now flat, it is now time to begin collecting all the materials for my base. And now that I have everything, it's now time to begin building the house. And to be honest, there isn't really much to say about the building process. It's just me placing blocks. With the roof of the house finally complete, it's now time to begin work on the interior. And I'll start by digging out the floor and filling it in. With the floor finally done, it's now time to begin working on the second floor of this house. Now I can add some ladders to make it easier to go up. And now I can work on the interior. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I'm finally done and it's now time to reveal the interior of the house. Inside we have a bed with 2 furnaces, and we have the crafting setup and some chests. And at the top here we have a storage where I've sorted every single item. But anyways, that's all I want to do in this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Welcome back to another video, and we're going to be building a villager trading hall. But I've made myself a mining kit, so when I go into the mines I can, survive and not run out of resources. Oh, there's a creeper. You know what? I can take it. I have iron armor. I should be able to take a bit of damage. Never mind, I'm not doing that again. Let's just quickly begin strip mining and go down to Y level 56. I'm almost at Y level 56 and my pickaxe is almost broken. Now that we're here, we can begin strip mining. And we can start by breaking this block. Okay, this is not real. This cannot be real. How did I just start strip mining? I think I used my entire luck doing this, so this is going to be very interesting. With the diamonds mined, I can begin strip mining. I'm beginning to realize how long this is going to take. After a while of mining, I finally have full diamond armor and some diamond tools. But in order to make the villager trading hall, I need to get villagers, so I'm going to be traveling around for quite some time now. I can't believe I found a mangrove swamp before I found a village. There's a ruined nether portal. Let me check out what it has. Nothing much, but I'll take it. I've also realized I've reached the ocean. You know what, I'm going to use a boat to see if I can find some villages around. Okay, I think we just found a village, so all I need to do now is grab a bunch of villagers and bring them back to base. Now I can bring back this villager with another villager back to the base. I'm just realizing that I shouldn't have gone that far and I could have just used the river, but we're here now, so might as well trap them and begin building the villager breeder. Before I actually start, I'm just going to have to make the area flat so I can actually start building. And now with the main frame done, it's now time to begin hoeing the ground and planting the crops. The villager breeder is finally complete. They should begin breeding once the farm is done. But now it's time for me to begin gathering some materials to build a villager trading hall. And I'm going to start by collecting a bunch of wood. Okay, so I have most of the materials I'm going to need, and I still have some stone smelting. After I'm done, I'm just going to begin building the villager trading hall. It's now time to begin building the villager trading hall. And I'm going with oak pillars and some oak planks as walls, as well as using birch stairs and deep slate brick stairs as the roof. Okay, so the main structure of the build is done. I just need to fill in the floor and bring in the villagers. But the first thing I'm going to do is begin filling in the floor with some brick and stone. So here's a clip of me struggling to get a sharpness book, because that's the last book that I need and I'm still not getting it. So the trading hall is finally complete, and as you can see I have a bunch of librarian villagers and a fletcher. But let me tell you something, these two villagers, they took ages to get. Like, we have the protection. I didn't get protection 4, I got protection 3. and sharpness, which took absolutely ages. I also ended up getting a mending villager for 10 emeralds, so that was pretty lucky. Before I fully complete the build, I'm going to get rid of these rails as I won't be needing them for a while. Now let's quickly chop down some wood so I can begin finishing the villager trading hall. Well, that's all for now. I won't be adding enchantments yet because I don't want to go through the pain of doing that. But I can say for this episode I'm pretty much done. So thanks for watching. In the last episode I built this villager trading hall. And I also managed to get my hands on fully enchanted diamond armor. But I have bigger plans. And one of them is to build this gold XP farm, which will get me all the gold and XP that I need for future projects and also to enchant my armor. So let's jump straight into it. Like always, I'm going to quickly head down into the mines and get myself a bunch of obsidian, redstone, iron, and a bunch of other stuff for the XP farm. Also, here's me searching for a snowy mountain, and I'm not gonna lie, this took absolute ages. I was losing my mind. But now I can quickly head over and grab the powdered snow that I need. Now that I'm back, it's time to quickly build a nether portal. With the portal lit, let's jump straight through and quickly mine up all the quartz that I'm going to be needing for this. And I'm going to be using silk touch so I can actually do this. With all the materials for the farm collected, it's now time to head over to the build site and begin clearing out the area so that I'll be able to build the farm. And obviously I'm going to start by flattening out this area. With that done, it's now time to begin building the farm. And just like that, the farm is done and fully functional. But I'm obviously not done, as I still need to gather a bunch of materials to make the build look even better. And I'm going to be starting by getting myself on a bunch of stone. I'm finally done collecting all the materials, and hopefully this should be enough for what I have in mind. So let's quickly gather the materials and begin building this massive farm. Okay, so very quickly I'm gonna say something. When I said the materials were enough, yeah, they weren't, so I had to go get more, and that was just a recurring theme for me. So whenever the building seems off, just know that it was me just gathering materials in the middle of building, because I underestimated everything. So I guess that's my punishment. Anyways, back to the video. So I ended up getting a villager that I'll be using for a cleric. I know. It produced a lot of rotten flesh. But putting that aside, I'm just gonna continue building. And and make sure I'm done with this farm. So I'm finally done with the main parts of the build, which is arguably the most time consuming, but here's what the build looks like as of right now, and I'm gonna have to do something, and which is going to gather a bunch of materials for the build. So let's do this then. I honestly don't remember what I was doing. I guess I was trading the rotten flesh for emeralds, but I don't remember the reason why I decided to keep this in. I just maybe thought I was gonna show off the cleric or something, but yeah. So anyways, here's me gathering sand for purple concrete, and yeah, this is just gonna be a recurring theme of me just gathering materials mid-build. Very quickly, let me check my storage and see if I have any red dye of any sorts. I don't seem to have anything. Okay, so I have 2, but that's not gonna do, so I'm just gonna go around and collect a bunch of flowers. For dye, obviously. And it's now time to begin building the final part of this farm. Or build, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna start with some deep slates. And then I'll use some glass and purple concrete and other stuff. I'm finally done with the build, and this is how it looks. I'm gonna quickly do something, and it needs a bridge, so here it goes. Now there's a bridge, and hopefully this did not take me over 20 days, 20 Minecraft days by the way. But now I'm going to need to add a bunch of detailing to this bridge to make it look even better, and I'm gonna be using stairs, some slabs, and some lanterns to finish off. My base needs an upgrade. That's much better, and to see how I did it, let's go back to day 173. Here on my house looks very boring, and in order to upgrade it, the first thing I'm gonna have to do is begin terraforming the entire area. So let's get to terraforming. I am finally done terraforming, and now I need to remove a couple of stuff. Like these rails that have been here for absolutely ages.
With that out of the way, it's now time to begin working on the first thing that I need to do. And obviously I'm going to begin by building a fountain. I'm building it based off the one I did in my other world, so let's get to building.
And that is the fountain completed, and it looks really nice. I'm gonna have to do something that I actually forgot to do, so if we quickly head over on this side, I just have to clear out these rails because it's gonna be in the way of what I want to build. With the rails done, it's now time to begin clearing out a small area for a path that I want to build. So time for some more digging. The outline of the path is complete, and if we head over in this direction, we can see that it extends down into the caves. But now it's time for me to begin mining some stone. I really need a lot of this stuff. And just like that, I have all the materials, and this time I made sure not to underestimate everything, so we can begin building the paths that we're gonna be needing. Now that we're done with the paths, everything looks a whole lot better, and if we head down here, you can see that we have actually used a ton of slabs to do this, and we'll have future plans for that cave, but now it's time for me to add some greenery to this place. And I'm going to need to go down into the mines and grab myself a bunch of obsidian. With the obsidian that I've got, it's time to finally rebuild the nether portal that I tore down. Now that's finished, let's quickly light the portal, go through, and I'm already getting bombarded by these skeletons. But the main reason I came here is this. Wait, what's in my inventory? Okay, happy guys, that'll be useful. Now I can quickly move around and search for some bone blocks. Wait, there is no way. Wait. I've had this here the entire time. Wait, I actually thought I was gonna travel like 1,000 blocks to find one. It's right here. Anyways, let's quickly gather the bone blocks. That's the main reason I came here. Okay, and there's a gas stand. It's obviously trying to kill me. Skeleton, stop, please. Okay, there we go. And now I can continue getting some bone blocks. Would you guys stop already? Jeez, let me... God. Okay, there are way too many mobs here. I need to leave. But before I leave, I obviously want to check out the fortress a bit, and yeah. And there's a blaze here. That's good. I can actually get some blaze rods and there's also a spawner right here. Okay, let's not die. Dude, these skeletons are out of control. Anyways, let's just pick. Oh my god. Anyways, now that I'm back in the overworld, it's now time for me to begin doing the project I wanted to do. And oh god. If we head up here, and in my storage I have some saplings. So I can begin bone meal in the ground, and also I'm going to add a bunch of trees around so that the place looks even better. And just like that, the place looks really nice. I'm loving the way it's going. But let me quickly grab myself shears and begin shearing some trees to get some leaves, as these leaves are gonna be used to decorate the paths that I've built. And we are done. A stacking 44 leaves should be more than enough. And now I can begin adding the leaves to the area to make it look a whole lot better, and it makes the place feel alive. Now I just need to gather some spruce wood so I can create a bunch of spruce related blocks, and then we can begin building some lanterns around the area. And now I have some lights all around the base area, and I can finally walk around when it's nighttime. But now I need to move on to something else, and I need to begin working on a sugarcane farm. And just like that, the sugarcane farm is finished. Now if we head here and tear down the portal, and now I can prepare an area for the portal by digging and now building the portal. And we're going to be finishing it off by designing the outer section of the portal. And now let's have a final look at everything that we've done so far. This has been absolutely amazing, and I've really enjoyed myself. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Moving around in Minecraft can be a bit tiring, especially if you're traveling long distances. And that is why I think it's high time I get my hands on the elytra, which is gonna make moving around so much easier. It feels good to be back, and I am pretty excited. But let's not get ahead of ourselves and craft ourselves eyes of ender, trade with our Fletcher to get some arrows, and now we can throw the first eye. Okay, it goes in that direction, and let's... It just broke. Are you kidding? Anyways, I gotta do this and grab myself some rockets. And now I can head in the direction where I went before it broke. And yeah, let's go. Let me very quickly head down here and... Okay, that's good. It's good practice for the dragon fight. I didn't think walking through the jungle could be so peaceful. I thought there were going to be a bunch of mobs here. They're gonna obviously try to kill me. Okay, let's throw another eye and see where it goes. Okay, it's still going this direction. And did it break? That's pretty good. Okay, so there's a village really close to our base, and it could be here, and that could be crazy because we have a fortress nearby, and okay, yeah, it's definitely here. Let's go. Alright, I guess it's time I dig straight down. It's time for me to start digging straight down. Let's go. Okay, it opens up into a cave. Hopefully I can find a stronghold here. Let's get down, and this is not the stronghold. I'm gonna have to dig back up. Oh well, I guess time to start building, I guess. Okay, so the eye seems to be around this area, so I'm pretty sure if... Let me check. Yeah, it's around this block, so let's quickly begin digging down even more and see if we can find a stronghold. Hey, let's go. We're in the stronghold. And now it's time for me to lose my mind by searching for the portal room. This is gonna take absolute ages, and I'm not even sure how long this is gonna take. Let's go, I guess. What is this? What? Oh my god. Again? Really? Oh, come on, bro. What? Okay, so we found the library, and I think I can grab a few books from here, so I'm just gonna do that. In all seriousness, this stronghold is driving me insane. Where is the portal room? I've been running for absolutely ages now. Oh my god. Really? Finally, I've managed to find the portal room. This is taking absolutely ages to do. Now, let's fill in the portal, and we're going to go through. Oh my god, this is crazy. Let's go, I guess. Oh, we're in the end. Okay. Now let's begin building up. And then we can fight the dragon. Oh, I got stuck in his settings for like a split second. Let's begin taking on this dragon, and yo, that is crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's begin destroying the crystals, and ow, let's not die. I am terrible with this bow. Actually bad. Yo, how am I missing? Okay, that's one down. And now let's begin taking care of the dragon. It's not even gone. I thought it was gone. Okay, let's begin killing the dragon. It's time to go in again, and
Is it just me or this dragging just really loud? Like, why? Okay, so we just have to ow, okay, let's not die. All we have to do is a couple of perches and then the dragon should be dead. Okay, he's trying to kill me with dragon's breath. Okay, he's perching and this guy's loud. This guy's trying to kill me. Okay. I think we should pillar up and destroy some more crystals. Cause why not? Let's do this so we don't die and I think he's perching. Yeah, he's perching. Let's teleport there and end this. This guy's absolutely loud. He's just breaking the sound barrier. Oh my god. Okay, just I think 2 more perches and he should be dead. Okay, let's do this again. Why was I missing? Why am I missing? Okay, almost dead. Almost, come on. Just 1 more perch. Just 1 more perch, please. And then I can go get my elytra. I think he's perching. Let's go. This is it. The Ender Dragon is about to be defeated in hardcore mode. So let's go, bro. Let's go. This is crazy. I didn't think I'll even be alive. Anyways, now I can get all the XP from this, and now I can also get my hands on the dragon egg. And now let's quickly head through the portal. Okay, we are in and okay guys, I promise this isn't scripted. I promise this isn't scripted, guys. I don't know what to say. What is this? I mean, it doesn't have a ship, but it's still crazy. And I can get some shulker boxes from here, and yeah, now I can finally craft the first 2 shulker boxes of this world. But now that I have that, I think it's high time I begin searching for an end city which has an end ship, so I'm going to be running for a while. I do not like this one bit. This is terrifying. I could die. Okay, we didn't find the void. Let's go. And okay, there's another entity. Let's quickly head over, kill the shulkers, and then I can think of how I'm going to get to the ship. Okay. Okay, so I realize that this doesn't have an end ship, so I'm just gonna go down and see if I can find an entity without an end ship. This might take absolutely ages. Finally, I found an entity which has a ship, and of course the ship is over the void. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna quickly mine up a bunch of blocks so that I can actually begin bridging over the void again. Hopefully I don't die. Now I can pearl over. Hopefully I don't die. Please land. Oh. Okay, that scared me for a bit, but now I can go get the shulkers before I head for the ship. And the shulkers are gonna have to die. Oh my god. And die. Let's go. Some more shulker shells. And now I can move towards the ship, which is over the void. Why? Now I can pearl over and
Oh my god, this is exciting. Let's quickly head. Okay, let me not die. To the bed. And now I can kill the shulker. Where did he go? You know what? That doesn't matter because now I am about to acquire the elytra. It actually happened. I have the elytra. Let's go. And also, let me try and get my hands on the dragon head. Now I have the elytra, so maybe I won't die to the void. Let's quickly break this, and then I can grab it. And oh, I'm not jumping in the void. Now let's quickly move around and see if we can find ourselves an end gateway to head back into the overworld. I didn't find an end gateway, but I have found another end city, and this one has a ship. So maybe I can get a dragon head after I get myself the second elytra. Now I can kill this guy. Okay, what is going on? Okay, he's still here. Good, because I don't want to do that again. He didn't even drop anything. Okay, let's quickly put some stuff in. Oh wait, wrong choco box. Now I have a second elytra, and now it's time to get the dragon head. Oh my god. I almost just died. How did I just split myself? Okay, let's try and do this again. But this time, let's try not to die. Wait, wait, wait. There are two entities right next to each other. Okay, let me see if I can get myself a third elytra. Okay, it doesn't really seem like there is an end ship here, so I'm just gonna go and try and find myself an end gateway. Okay, so there seems to be a gateway right here and a ship. So I'm going to see if I can get myself a third elytra. These shortcuts are driving me mad. And we're back. It's now time to finally go back to the overworld. Okay, so we are back in the overworld. And this time, we can fly. Let's go. It's actually nice having a bird's eye view of everything I have, but I am not done yet as I need to add unbreaking and mending onto the elytra and repair it. So let's quickly get my unbreaking and mending book, and then we can apply it onto the elytra. Let's go, and I'm going to rename it. Now that we're done with that, I think it's high time I pay a visit to the gold XP farm, and it's time to begin repairing the elytra. And just like that, I've fully repaired my elytra as well as all of my other tools. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm really glad I got to do this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Welcome back to the Hardcore series, and for today we're going to be doing a cave transformation. This is something I've really wanted to do, so before we do anything, let's begin clearing out the area for building. Now that we're done, let's quickly begin gathering some stone, as this is going to be the main material for the build. I finally have all the materials, so let's get to building. Just like that, we have completed the entrance of the cave. I'm going to have to do something about this section, but for now, I think this should be fine for now. So I'm going to have to work on another thing, and that is to begin building the outer section of the cave. And now we are done with the general outline. But now I'm going to have to quickly head back to base and grab myself some shears. And with these shears I can head over to this area and begin shearing some of the vines, as that's going to be one of the things I need. I also went ahead to add some slabs to build. That will make it look a whole lot better. I do need to quickly head back to base and get myself some spruce for the rest of the build. Why do I do this to myself? After my near-death experience, I went back to the cave to transform it. Unfortunately, I can't throw that section because the recording is messed up. If we take a look at this, you can see that everything's fine, but as you scroll to the other side, it's just blank. Like, I don't know what happened to the recording, it's just blank. So, yeah, I'm just gonna show the finished product. Okay, so here's where we're at as of right now, and as you can see, I've added a bunch of stuff. I'm going to have to work on adding some small details to the interior and the... Okay, so I guess this is one of the new cows. This doesn't look nice to me. I don't like this. I'm going to be honest. And it's now time for me to gather some wood and begin building a crane outside of the mining entrance. Okay, so the crane is done, but it is missing a couple of stuff. So I'm just gonna add some slabs around. An Enderman. Let's not die. And now for the final time, let's gather some more stone. Now here's the final results. Enjoy. Welcome back to the hardcore world. In this episode, I'm going to be building a mob farm, which produces so many mobs that I'm probably never going to have to worry about mob drops ever again. So let's jump straight into it. Like every single one of my builds, I'm going to have to gather some stone. So let's begin gathering some stone. And we're done. We have everything that we're going to need, and so we can quickly head out of here and begin searching for a place to build. Now let's pillar up, and now we can begin building the farm. And just like that, the farm is done. Now we can head down. Oh, there's some mobs and there's a creeper. This produces a lot, and now it's time to gather some materials.
With all the materials collected, it's now time to begin building the aesthetic parts of the build. So I'm going to be using some moss, dirt, and some stone. Now the build is complete. I use stone a lot, and currently this is where I get it. So in this video I'm going to be building a stone farm that'll give me all the stone that I need. But first, let's begin terraforming. Now that the area is flat, I'm guessing it's now time to begin gathering materials to begin building the farm itself. And we're going to start by getting this. Okay, so I may be trapped in the nether. I will get soul sand, but I'm going to have to find some piglins to trade with so I can get some fire charges, or maybe find something else that can give me fire. I really should not be here right now, but I could get some fire charges from the chest. And realistically, the piglin brutes aren't really much of a threat. I'm really more scared of the piglins because they do more damage for some reason. Oh man, this brings back memories. Oh my god. Okay, okay. You know, I should probably back away from this for a bit. No, I'm doing fine, and I'm taking a lot of damage. I mean, if it was not for this armor, I'm pretty sure I'll be on 1 heart by now. Dude, get out of the way, bro. Dude. Oh, okay. Yo, okay, maybe I used to use my shield. This is getting really bad, but bastions. There's no smithing template. I mean, I have the fire charges. I'm just looking for a smithing template so I can upgrade to netherite. Should I leave or... And I've done a stupid mistake. What am I doing? You, my friend, you are going to stay far away from me. Yeah, you stay right there and I'll shoot you to death. Okay, what just hit me? Oh, okay. And where are these guys coming from? I should leave. And why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm just happy that this time that I have some better armor, but if this keeps happening, I don't know how many more I can go without having a golden apple on me. Yeah, I think it's high time I leave. Let's quickly fly out and... My god. Again? Dude, this has happened so many times right now. I can't fly out. Okay? Oh my, we're getting low. We're getting really low. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, let's go. I don't think I'll come back to this bastion. We are finally out of the nether and now it's time to begin building the farm. With that out of the way, I think it's high time I begin gathering the materials to build the exterior part of the farm. And we're gonna start by using this. And just like that, we are finally done with the build. I really love how it turned out. The interior is looking really nice, and I think everything in general is fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Okay, so I know I haven't given much detail about the build that you just saw. That is something that I will leave for a bit later, but I am going to say that this entire video is going to be voiceover because my area was very noisy at the time of recording, so I didn't really get much. I then proceeded to make the outline of the entire build, and I'm just gonna say that this is where I realized I had absolutely no idea of what I was doing.
And so I began to research on what to build. And then something caught my eye. And that build was an ancient tower that I decided to recreate in my hardcore world. And so I set out to begin gathering materials to build this thing. With the materials collected, I headed straight to the build site to begin building this ancient, rundown, broken tower. I then went ahead to gather some pale moss from this pale garden so that I'd be able to begin adding a dead feel to this area. And after 2 Minecraft days, I had finally completed adding the pale moss to the area. And now I had to do something else, which would be to mine out this entire bastion to get myself some blackstone. And then proceeded to risk my life even more by battling this absurd number of brutes. And this was surprisingly where I almost lost the entire world. After risking my life, I managed to get my hands on a netherite upgrade template, as well as 2 netherite ingots, and also some ancient debris. I then decided I really need to focus on why I came here and began to mine some blackstone. I then added some patches of andesite blackstone and proceeded to decorate the place with some pale carpet. I then upgraded some of my gear to netherite and put the ancient debris inside of this massive build, or small build. I then invited one of my friends over and gave him a tour of everything that I've been doing. But putting that aside, it's now time to say the main reason why I even began this build. This build covers the first discovery of ancient debris in this world, and a battle to keep this ore hidden from others to prevent a war that inevitably happened, leaving the place how it is now. That's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.